So the Philadelphia Eagles continue to grind in practice, OTAs, however you want to call it. Today, we're going to go over the clips by the Eagles social media for fundamentals and growth.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got a lot to talk about. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that notification bell so you know when we drop videos or go live. It's greatly appreciated. Now, let's get into the fundamentals and the growth, because we already know this team is ahead of schedule. 9 wins, a playoff appearance, and now we had the best offseason that we've had in a long time. But we got to stop talking about the paper and start putting it on the field. And that is what we're doing in OTAs, and we're going to see the most come joint practice. I don't think they're going to show too much preseason. Just like last year, you're going to see heavy doses of what we're trying to do against good competition when we take on the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins in joint practice. And then it got to translate to week 1 against the Detroit Lions. So with all that being said, we're going to talk about fundamentals and growth, but let's look at the clips first. Fundamentals is up first. Here we go. Let me just get myself on the screen real quick. Hold up 1 second. We're going to have 2 Philly mics. And here we go with the fundamentals.
There's no fundamentals that's too little. Let's master the most basic fundamentals with intensity and with precision.
Great opportunity in phase 2 to work the fundamentals of this game.
You know, what we're capable of together on the field with the fundamentals and details that we are taught by our coaches, and, you know, it take it as far as we need to go.
Coach said all the time, man, we create the foundation with our fundamentals. Coming in here, attacking every day, taking the right intent and approaching what we're doing. To push each other, hold each other accountable, move forward, make each other better.
We got all these good guys who play a lot of good football, but we really got to come in and just kind of put it all together in the way that we want it to look. And I think that's exciting.
Here we go. Now let's hear about that growth.
We know the mode we're in. Are we growing the roots underneath? And only you know if you're putting that work in every single day.
Every day is a robbery. I'm out here trying to whoop their ass every day.
I had to break up a pass with Slay because if he had an interception, I wasn't going to hear the last of it.
You know what? You never want to turn it off. The greatest players, regardless of what sport it is, they're never fully turned off. They're always thinking about it, right? That's what separates you from good and great.
There's a lot of teams in this league with talent, but it's those teams that work every single day and continue to get better.
To continue to get better. There's a lot of talent in the league, but it's the teams that work every day to continue to get better. You got to love that from the head coach of the football team, Nick Sirianni. And that's what he did last year, right? Fundamentals, and he's spending more time on that with the new players and just going over it, because when push comes to shove, everybody, well, not everybody, but most players in the NFL can make the catch. Most players can do that. But in the clutch time, when you got to remember, with all the pressure on you, how to still get it done the right way, that could definitely come in handy. And I'm not going to knock what Nick Sirianni's doing, right? Didn't take preseason serious last year. We're one of the least practiced OTA teams, and we came out good. We got to get on the field, and we will, with 2 joint practices against the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. But again, this has been a great offseason. When I watch them videos, I get hyped. As much as I am a podcaster and I try to analyze things with a level head, I am a fan. I wear the gear. I got the tattoo since I was 15 years old. That's why it's all the way up here, because I was a little kid. I bleed green, and I do believe we're building this team the right way. Dominant lines. You're getting the skill players. You're giving Jalen Hurts every opportunity to prove he can be it because we all saw something. If you didn't see something, then you must not have watched the whole season. I understand being worried about him. I understand it. But there were a little growth. You got to admit it. We made the playoffs, whether we were a rushing team or not, and I'm ready to get to the regular season. But we got a long wait, so let's enjoy the OTAs. Let's enjoy the fundamentals, the growth. I will be at the NovaCare Complex in August whenever they have that one live practice for the audience. I will be there. I got to hit up Dave Spadero, make sure I get tickets. With that being said, we'll have footage of that. Hopefully, more news comes out about the way these guys are going in practice and just picking up this playbook, who, as we all know, Shane Steichen is the play caller. And a lot of us thought, wow, he's the new play caller. No, he had taken over for Nick Sirianni midway last year. Give Nick Sirianni a pat on the back for it, or say he wasn't good enough. Delegating is an important role as a head coach, to know when to do it and when not to do it and who to give it to. And things were successful at the end of the 2021 season, so I ain't mad at it. Now we just got to continue that with the growth and fundamentals of this team, and I'm liking it. I think we're going to be balanced, but a little bit pass heavier than last year, a little bit more passing due to what we got and due to Jalen Hurts' growth. But it's time to stop talking about paper and start putting it on the field. It's starting with this. It goes to minicamp with the Dolphins and the Browns. It goes a little bit to preseason, which I think we're going to fall back on due to the health and safety of these players, which I'm going to give it to Nick Sirianni. And then week 1, we got the Detroit Lions, and that's where things got to come together. I am bullish on this team for 2022. The analysts are starting to come around, right? You hear the narrative. It's the Eagles' division to lose. I still believe it's a neck-and-neck race. Eagles-Dallas, because Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC East. But the goal is to have Jalen Hurts make this a debate midway or at the end of the 2022 season. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Again, this is not me really analyzing anything, but being a fan and watching the fundamentals and the growth of this team. And I just can't wait to see it just like y'all. We're going to break down some tape. I want to really get into Nakobe Dean, the Jordan Davises, even A.J. Brown. Like, the All-22 I still have a hold of. Not college, but I'm going to get my hands on that. But we're going to break down A.J. route running and how it will help Devontae Smith. We'll break down a lot of stuff in that July time where there's really no news. We're going to have a lot of breakdowns, a lot of group discussions. Channel members, I will be reaching out to you to have a channel member live stream. It'll still be for the public, but I want the channel members to come on. We'll have 9 channel members on the screen with me, and we'll just chop it up, Philadelphia Eagles. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Fundamentals growth, paper to the grass. Needed to happen. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.